this setup out here. Now, first and foremost, the bar on one side of the street was closed, and the pharmacy moved across the street to there because the pharmacist owns that building. So, towards the end of the year, he moved into that building. Okay, as usual, 40 caliber is pedestrian, 45 is me, 5.56 is vehicles. Okay, I got the list on this off to the side. Now, final week of school. This wasn't a really bad year per se. All right, final week of school. Got a car coming down this way. Got a couple pedestrians here. And I'm here. And as they're getting into the road, I yelled to get back. There's a couple of them, and they came within a few inches. Not bad. Then, earlier in the year, in the morning, I forget this is morning or afternoon, but early in the year, in the morning, I'm on this corner. I have two young boys here. Bus comes around the corner. And when bus comes around the corner, they get pretty close. Most trucks, buses, they get real close. So, had to get the boys back, and they avoided pretty broken feet, broken leg, pretty painful fucking injury. And if the wound goes higher, snap the fucking bone. I have a nurse. We actually were born by the same gynecologist. She works at the hospital up the block. She's here, I'm here. Bus is coming. And I actually just moved right away before the bus hit. She would have been knocked over, probably some injuries. Ironically, she would have been a patient at the hospital she works at. Now, these were 2 in 1 shift in the afternoon. This is down the hill. I'm here. I have a couple pedestrians coming. Car. These are both women. One was an older woman, like in her 60s. The light is blatantly red. They come flying right through the light, right here. I blocked the pedestrians, and I'm feeling like a fucking animal. I even called one of them an animal. I was really, really angry at them. So this is, and I had to stop them real fast. It was, you gotta stand your ground sometimes. And not even 15 minutes later, one with a baby carriage. Same exact thing. She's in the road here. I'm in the road here. They come flying right past the red light, and I gotta block them and shit. Crazy. Now, a few months earlier in the morning, same exact mother with the baby carriage. I'm over here. I'm over here. Car is over here. I happened to turn towards her at the exact moment the car's coming out, and I had a yellow car. She got back. He blatantly hard right turn. He would have knocked into her in the carriage. He didn't give a fuck. She was in the way. Now, we had some construction in the year. The construction is going on over here. Like digging in the road, this whole part right here. I'm here. Now the road is closed, but I'm pinching the road off here. I got a cop here. We have another cop down the road pinching off the main part of the road. But the section between that cop and me, cars that are parked here, like the stores, and between the 2 checkpoints, they are free to drive because they can get out of the street. You can't go down there, but if they're stuck there, they can go down. The road, this entire lane is blocked entirely. They're digging trenches. They got a trench here. They got a fucking backhoe. It's crazy. So a car was in the store. I think it was one of the owners or one of the employees. He's coming down this way because he's got to be on the opposite side of the road. I'm here. There are cars parked on the sidewalk here where the auto body is. Mother and child are here. They're getting ready to pop out from behind a parked van. And I halt them, and the car comes flying. Well, he wasn't flying, he was going fast enough. He could have gone a little slower. And I had to pull her aside and say, listen, the road's closed here, but some cars will still go by. Also, a fun fact, every once in a while a car will sneak by. Because if I'm blocking traffic, which I was the last day of school on the side, if I'm blocking the traffic, that was the mother, the child, okay. If I'm blocking traffic, if I have to go get a kid over here, that car can sneak by me. It happened a couple times. So you never know. Okay. Now, the 2-second rule is a rule that I put in place myself in the train center, where if a school bus stops, right, the school bus is on the corner right there. If the school bus stops, as he puts his sign out, some people try to beat the bus. So the rule is you wait 2 seconds to see if the cars will come by or not. And once you wait 2 seconds, you walk out slowly, peek the sign around, and then let the pedestrian out. I got a high school girl here. And even though I don't really watch high school kids that often, I'm still giving her the gist, and I'm explaining the rule to her. And as I'm explaining the rule to her, not one, but 2 cars come flying this way. Zoom, zoom. Okay. But it was funny because as I'm explaining the rule is being showed right in front of her. Now, this past school year, about the first 3 months, they installed cameras on the stop sign of the buses. And once the bus deploys the sign, the camera is on. And the camera photographs the license plate. And it takes a picture and mails you a fine. Now here's the funny part. They're on about 90% of buses, but not all buses. And they were finalized around after Election Day. Yeah. And we admitted publicly over 6,000 people were given summonses for running through the school bus stoplight. Here's the funny part. How many guys ran past buses that don't have the camera? How many guys are running past the buses before the cameras were installed? Because if you got 6,000 guys running past the bus with the camera installed, how many guys did it before the camera was installed? Crazy. Now here's another crazy one. Cars over here. I'm over here. I have a girl here. We're on the road. And the cars have green, we have red. But my job is to hold the car, let the pedestrian in. This car cuts right across, and he actually cuts on the opposite side of the line. And I had to grab her and pull her back. One of the civilians standing here, a woman, said to me, "You should have killed that guy." Okay, here's the story publicly. Okay, a week earlier, there were a bunch of units chasing a car thief. And the car thief was going through red lights, stop signs, like a fucking maniac. And they said one of the officers did something. A couple of months later, they released the body camera footage and told about what it was. The car had caused a couple of accidents. The cops halted him once, he got away again. They had to pull him out of the car, throw him down the ground, and handcuff him. Once they got him on the ground, one of the men began punching him in the face while he was in submission. We didn't know the whole story for a couple of months. The story is publicly known now. It's been released to social media. They posted the video online, so it's a public story. Because if it wasn't public, let me tell you this. And the woman tells me, you should kill that guy. And I said, last week, one of my guys was stopping a car thief and he got out of hand. I didn't go any further than that. I didn't know what the whole story was at the time. And I told the woman, he got out of hand and used excessive force. He's in more trouble than the car thief. So you want to kill the guy, but the problem is, when you kill the guy, you end up in more trouble than he is. Now, this was afternoon. I had two girls crossing together. I think they're sisters or cousins. They're always together. Cars double parked here. I'm here. They're here. Car double parked there. As we get ready to go on the road, lights red. Car comes around this car, over the double yellow line, and comes in. I had to jump back, keep them out of the road, and the car zoomed through the red light. That car had enough force to kill both those girls. Probably not me, but definitely kill both of them. And it was the first time in 2 years that I actually had someone that I said being killed. Pretty scary. Okay, thank you. That's it for the year. Oh, wait. One more thing. I almost forgot. A couple of times people told me over the years, what happens if you can't get there in time? And I jokingly said, well, God will save them. Because one time, a guy was crossing the road. Cars are backed up here. He walks in the road. Car comes. He walks into the car and doesn't get killed. If he had been 1/10 of a second earlier, he would have been plowed, probably killed. I have two sisters here that are adults. The one has a baby carriage. They're here, I'm over here. This was so fast, I didn't even see it. The sister with the older girl, and the one with the baby carriage has a daughter they're a year apart. So the older girl is here with her mother. Her aunt has the baby carriage. Her aunt stops to kiss her. When her aunt kisses her, her aunt delays herself and the baby carriage going in the road by 2 seconds. A car that I had not even seen came flying, zoom. And because the aunt stopped to kiss the niece, the aunt was not on the road. I wouldn't have made it in time. So that, a little 11th thing, a little bonus, that was God, not me. Okay, thank you.